Posted on R No Sleep, I stayed at the Marshall House last summer while visiting Savannah. If you've ever been there, you know the place leans into its history. Civil War hospital, yellow fever, bodies under the floorboards. Creepy, sure, but I like that kind of thing. This story made me wish I didn't. I checked in around 9 p.m., third floor, room 314. The front desk clerk smiled a little too long when she handed me the key and said, "If you hear footsteps at night, it's just the building settling." She didn't say it jokingly. The room itself was normal high ceilings, old furniture, that faint antique smell. I unpacked, showered, and got into bed around midnight. That's when I noticed the rocking chair in the corner. It hadn't been there earlier. I'm sure of it. I assumed I just missed it. Old hotels are cluttered. I turned off the light and tried to sleep. Around 2:17 a.m., I woke up because I felt watched. You know that feeling when your body reacts before your brain does? My eyes went straight to the corner. The rocking chair was moving. Slow, creak, pause, creak. And someone was sitting in it. A man. He was dressed in what looked like an old military coat. Not fully visible, just a silhouette darker than the room. His head was tilted slightly, like he was studying me. I couldn't move. I couldn't breathe. I convinced myself I was dreaming. Then he leaned forward, and I heard him whisper, clear as day, "You're in my bed." I slammed the lamp on. The chair was empty. Not rocking. No man. I didn't sleep after that. The next morning, I told the front desk what happened. I tried to laugh it off, said maybe I had a nightmare. The clerk didn't laugh. She pulled up something on her computer, frowned, then asked, "Did he sit in the corner?" I felt cold all over. She sighed and said, "You were in 314, weren't you?" She told me during the Civil War, that room was used for wounded soldiers. One officer in particular was known for sitting in a chair at night, watching over others as they slept until he died in that same bed. Guests had reported seeing him for years, always watching, always angry. I asked why they still rented the room. She looked at me and said, "He doesn't appear to everyone." I checked out early and drove home that afternoon. Here's the part I can't explain. When I unpacked, I found something in my suitcase. A brass uniform button, old and tarnished. I didn't buy it. I didn't touch anything in that room. And last night, while I was lying in bed at home, half asleep, I heard a familiar sound from the corner of my bedroom. Creak, pause, creak. I don't stay in old hotels anymore, and I never sleep with the lights off. Because sometimes, when I wake up suddenly, I swear someone is still watching me.